Well, alright, let's try out some Tekken here. Select story mode difficulty. This is a standard difficulty setting for casual players. Opponents are moderately strong. Okay. This is advanced settings, tougher than standard settings. This mode will put your skills to the test. I think we'll stick with 3-star. And here we go. Prologue, The Stirrings of Destiny. Aww. Damn! Kazuya, man, I don't love his now. I think I remember playing the very first Tekken that I played was probably 1995. So it's been about 22 years with this series. Pretty sweet. Oh, take that, boy. You killed Mama. Let's open up the old chat modulator here. Graphics look sweet on this. Pause real quick here. Alright, got the old chat modulator open here if anybody wants to chat. Alright. Let's do this. Left punch, left kick, right kick. Story Assist. During the main mode, you can execute 4 preset moves by holding Story Assist button and pressing the punch button or kick button. Okay. Dragon Uppercut, Wind God Fist, Leaping Sidekick, Spinning Dragon. It's interesting. If you push like the right button, it's like his right hand, and then the left is like his. Oh, no, wait, no. Reverse that. Father son sparring. Damn, give him a little all you can in there. Graphics are pretty ridiculous. That looks pretty good right there. The hot coffee. He's not going to throw his son off the mountain. No, he is going to throw his son off the mountain. Little boy. That's not nice. I'm great, AKA. Thanks for asking, buddy. AK, I know you like to be called AK. Life is good, man. Just up checking out some Tekken 7 this morning. Hope everything's good in your world, Broham. Crank it up here so we can hear this Tekken action. Ah, clink, my friend, to the hot coffee. I think the first time I remember I bought a PlayStation in '95. It had just come out, and I bought Tekken, and I bought there was another game too. It was like
Jin Kazama plunged the world into war. He sent the human race to hell. All for
Kazama.
peace. Fear and hatred envelops the globe, filling it with despair.
So I like the fight style already from what I noticed just in the tutorial. X was controlling like the left side, and A was like the left foot, and X was like the left arm, and then Y was like the right arm, and B was like the right foot, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Could the world really be considered safe?
What's happening, Silver Evans?
The war
Ah, I hear you about complaints, bro.
has
That's
now
life.
evolved into a battle between the Mishima Zaibatsu and
I hear you, AK.
one which has kept the wheels of turmoil spinning day after day. It's winner take all, and the prize is world domination. Gene, the one who started everything, has gone missing in the Middle East. His
Jin.
whereabouts remain unknown, but his disappearance has tipped the scales in G-Corp's favor.
エリア E2031 にて救難信号を受信。国連軍のヘリからと思われます。我々が数日前まで当初を捜索していたエリアの近くです。
Increase surveillance. If a UN soldier so much as sneezes, I want to know.
Ooh, Shadow Organization. I believe she is Percy Saifu. I think we're going to see a variety of characters from past Tekkens. It's basically like 20 years of Tekken brought together in Tekken 7. Lots of fan favorites. It looks like it's going to be the summer of fighting games. We've already started out with some great fighting games this year with like Injustice and stuff. And now headed into Tekken, which is definitely a classic. I got to say the graphical presentation on it, top notch. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. I pretty much enjoy all fighting games. Absolutely welcome, guys. Thank you, AK. Clink to the coffee drinkers. So good. Love coffee, dude. It's like coffee! It's a badass looking tank right there. Pretty deep. It's a pretty big build right there on the story, like all the things that they just showed.
遺跡周辺は全て捜索しましたが、生体反応はなし。やはり当初はもう。
We got the subtitles on, so you guys should be able to read. I don't speak Japanese. I wish I did. That'd be amazing. I'm not sure on that, Silver Evans, but you know, it's definitely maybe his box was designated as your home box or something like that. You got to be careful when game sharing and stuff like that, and sharing passwords and stuff, bro. Really sorry to hear that. You could always try to call 1-800 for my Xbox. Here, let me get you the way it goes. What's happening, DJ Vicious? Biden, hello. If you're here in the States, it's always good to see you guys, whether it's been a long time or recently, or, you know,
What are you doing?
we're here, we're still streaming. And again, Silver Evans, the number is 1-800, then the number 4, and then my Xbox. And you can basically do anything with your Xbox account there once you talk to the representative and stuff, bro. Because, you know, they want you on here and stuff. It's pretty strange. But, you know, I don't work for Xbox or anything, bro, so I can only guess at what the reason is. Damn, he just roundhouse a missile. He was like, Roadhouse. That missile went flying back out of there. Woo! Roadhouse.
Oh, what a pain in the neck.
I'm great, Rust Proof Ranger. How you doing, buddy? I'm great. And again, brother, that is iPad running slow today. The old slow pad. Dude, this thing's got a lot going on, like graphically. Oh, I think I was supposed to dodge something there while I was typing. Whoops. You bastard! You shot Kitty! I'm just kind of going through the moves, like what I would do like with a game like Street Fighter, like different types of inputs. So it wants me to crouch. Feels fast. Feels like it's definitely running in 60 frames. Oh, damn. Give him a little neck breaky. And that's how the number works, Silver Evans. You just do like 1-800, then 4, then my Xbox. They should be able to get you set straight with like any questions about your account or what's going on or why you might be having an issue. Well, good for you, Rustproof. Really? And they said they don't deal with support issues. I don't know, man. I always recommend, though, you know, like, keeping an eye and monitoring your account daily, you know, doing things like taking pictures of your status and stuff like that. You know, some people are just bad sports, you know, and will file complaints on you when you're good at games and stuff like that, and that's a real shame, but we see it all the time. I've made some videos of some of the, you know, exploits I've had on World of Tanks. And, damn, she's giving me a beating. And, you know, like a guy sent me a message like, oh, reporting you, you're cheating. And I wasn't even cheating at all, dude. So I've never cheated in a video game. It's pointless and stupid. But, you know, like I said, man, people are bad sports. They can't handle losing. I had a friend who was really good at Smite, and he's had several accounts banned from, you know, playing Smite and people again reporting on him. Oh, she's giving me the beating. Damn, girl. Nina just slapped me around like a redheaded stepchild. Nina, why? Why, Nina, why? Feels like she's making me like suffer anytime I overextend my guard. Every time I go to throw her, too, she dodges that. She keeps dodging my throws. Man, she ain't making it easy on me. For adult content, huh? Dude, I really don't know, bro. Sorry, though, that so much drama's been put in your life over that. You know, it's funny because it's a video game system. You know, you come to play and have fun. Well, I think I got her. No, wait. She's coming back. Damn, girl. Yeah, go low. Kick her in the cankle. Rage arts can be performed the touch of a button. Default rage art is RB. All right. Oh, and she dodged it. It countered my ass. Dude, she got me in the figure four leg lock. Oh, then she went under low. Oh my God. Damn, girl. Well, shout out to Brian Mums. Hey, Naughty, how you doing, bud? Good morning, guys. Waking up with some Fast and Furious Tekken action here. Nina's giving me a smackdown right now. She's giving me the beatdown from the street down. I'm glad, though, that the tutorial's so hard, you know, because it's going to make me better at the game and stuff like that. It's definitely, though, like, if you make one mistake, she exploits it. Snazzy and good-looking graphics, but she is spanking my ass right now. All right, let's see if we can't get a move list here. All right, move list. Taking a spanking here. Okay, Rage Dive, Flash Combo, Demon Slayer. Oh, is she breathing some fire at me? She got the dragon breath. There we go. Yeah. She comes right back with the kick to the face. But you don't do nothing to me, buddy. Rage arts can be performed with the touch button. Jesus, that fight was tough, dude. Is the game any good, Has Plays? I just started playing it, bro. So I have to, like, you know, to put some time into it. I can't just instantly say how I feel about it or anything yet. I feel that as far as fighters go, it's been the most challenging one so far I've played this year. Graphically, I'm impressed. It was funny to start up and play this. I had to agree to like 20 pages of like agreement, and you know, of course, like the old if you've ever seen Human Centipede from South Park, I'm like, what did I just agree to? I didn't read it. King of the Fist tournament, Tekken. You know, it's funny because Tekken's been around for about 22 years now. Like for me, the first one I played was back in '95, and I was like, it's one of the reasons I bought a PlayStation back then. That and Final Fantasy.
Why on earth would you want to hold a tournament now, like this?
Yeah. Cuttlefish! I brought you a burrito from Alberto's. What's up, Fable Dream? How you doing, buddy? Shout out to my man Nemesis Finn. Oh. Banon, I don't know what you put in the chat, but it's got Moobot all butthurt. Moobot, be nice to our guest. Yeah, dude, wasn't that a lot of stuff? I'm like, I agree. And then it's like, now read another 20 pages. Do you agree? I'm like, yeah, I read that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Damn, maybe like Franken Robo. So we always try to bring you new games when they come out. So Tekken came out last night. So we're like, all right, let's take a look at Tekken this morning. It's definitely Tekken, you know. completing Tekken 7's basically completing 20 years of the story. And it's got amazing graphics and cutscenes, and then it's interesting how it goes into like monologue and stuff. Oh, it's just what? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, hell yeah! That Terminator 2. I like how the buttons, like X is like your like left hand, and like A is like your left foot. Dude, this thing's just punching the crap out of me right now. Damn. This was probably one of the hardest fighting game stories I've ever experienced. Like, I mean, it seems like they're really trying to get you like familiar with the game from the tutorial. We're gonna try to keep our health up on these robots. Jesus. Woo! Those guys are no joke, man. I'm looking forward to the new COD. You know, I think going back to World War II is a great idea for it. This new Star Wars, you know, the fact that they're going to put a campaign in it, a single player, I think that's a great idea. I think that's what a lot of us looked forward to in the last one, and because it didn't really have it, I don't think it gave that game as much lifespan. Some games I don't think need to have stories, and some games I do. And with Star Wars, because you know, as fans of the franchise and stuff, when people that have loved it for years, we like to be involved in that story. So I think doing a single player thing for it's a great idea. And I don't think it's going to take away anything from the multiplayer because they sure did a great job with that. Again, it just felt like a single player would have just made that game that much better. Damn, these Robo guys are no joke. I think what this is kind of doing is also kind of giving you an idea if you come across like button mashing, like somebody that's just mashing buttons, what to do and stuff. Yeah, them guys making me work for it. And then as far as COD goes, I think taking COD back to World War II is a great idea. Dude, he just like threw his own dad in there. I think going back and kind of like losing that whole like future, we just run maneuver. Damn. Man, that thing went thermonuclear and pops his face. Oh, the coffee. But yeah, I think that that's something that's needed to happen for a while with COD. Is that the last basically Advanced Warfare was pretty awesome, and then they kind of Black Ops 3 was pretty awesome. Then Infinity Warfare just kind of took it to that next super fast level. And I'd like to get it a little more tactical back, where you could actually snipe without doing a twirl out a window and stuff like that, So, yeah, I'm going to pick it up this year. I'm going to pick up COD. I'm going to do Destiny 2. We got, we're going to do them like we've done the last couple of years. Just basically, if a game comes out, go through it, check it out, play it, rock it. Nice. He's going to run it like a boss.
A serious marksman? It says here they're based in Italy. A society of exorcists who've historically held influence throughout Europe. What are you planning this time?
ジンが財閥を使ってめちゃくちゃしよったからな。世界を掌握するためには、カズヤを倒すだけでは意味がない。世界中の世論を味方につけねばな。
Understandable, Nemesis. Where's your world of tanks? Oh, we'll be checking out tanks in the next couple days, of course, bro. Never forget about our tank love. GTA 6. I think we'll see Red Dead 2 before GTA 6, but I bet you, I'll tell you something. I am, even though I have no idea, and it's not confirmed, I would bet $1 bazillion that GTA 6 is being made. Because GTA 5 sold $1 billion in games in one day, dude. I mean, and it's that franchise, like the people that like GTA, they love it. It's all they play. It's a phenomena. So, yeah, we'll definitely see 6.
If you say so.
Damn. Should have brought bigger guns.
Sei venuto di persona. Allora è vero ciò che si dice sul tuo conto, Heihachi.
貴様が最強のエクソシスト、クラウディオか。
Mi sembrava di aver...
Yeah, I think with Red Dead, they're just trying to really hammer it out and make it an amazing experience. I mean, living up to the last Red Dead, that's tough shoes to fill, That was one of the greatest games I ever played. I always felt like I really got my money's worth out of Red Dead 1, too. I mean, like, I played that game for, like, 3 months straight, like, every day. Like, just played it, just loved it. Damn. Okay, this is starting out with a guy whooping my ass. I don't know what he's shooting at me, but I don't want to know. Damn! Dude, this guy's a monster. I'm starting to get that feel, dude, that like every fight is gonna be like super tough. Oh, great. He's doing some stylized stuff. He just shot me with the sharks with lasers, Scott. He's got laser sharks. And he ain't afraid to spam that at me. Damn. Dude, he can just take punches to the face. Whew. Got making me work for it. I'm gonna try. Ah, no! Don't get his sharks with lasers going, Scott. Jesus Christ! Reminds me of, like first time I fought like M. Bison or something in the arcade. Dude, this guy's mopping the floor with me. There we go. Oh, crap. Ah! Oh, dude! I feel like I just got my ass whooped. Shout out to my man Chicken. Chicken, get the E100. We need it for this guy, man. Right in the Waffentrager. He's shooting the power of sharks with lasers at me. I could get him that first round, but he goes all crazy on me in the freaking second round. There it is again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm about to get blown away. Oh. Dude, when he can start taking shots and just dishing back at you, it's brutal. Oh, crap. Son of a biscuit. Damn. The bat chat? You got your bat chat? Oh, yeah, you've had the bat chat forever. That's a great thing. Shout out to my man Blue Nose. Dude. Oh, great. Now he's going to go all freaking He-Man on me. Dude. Oh, my God. Thank God. This guy was beating the shit out of me. Oh, my God. Thank you. This is the hardest fighting game I've ever played, hands down, for story mode. It's like you just come in there, and they're like, "Ooh, you ready for some Bruce Lee ass whooping?" Holy, he's shooting sharks with lasers at me, and I'm like, "My ex-buddy does punchy?" What's happening, Sidewinder? Oh yeah, you can win the KV220. Nice. Yeah, I'll be over on tanks. Probably broadcast some tanks this weekend. Got a bunch of different plans for broadcasts this weekend and stuff. And the next week we're gonna look at Dirt 4, and looking forward to Dirt. I really liked what they did with Dirt Rally last year, so check that out. And yeah, man, hopefully master some more Tekken art here, because these Sons of Guns are good, dude. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Nemesis Finn. How you doing, Sidewinder? Oh, man. Woo dog. I think that gives me a break to run and grab some coffee. Mr. Wicked, so far, I think it's good. I feel like I've been really challenged by it, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, it's a 20-year franchise that definitely is going to reward the long-term Tekken player, and it feels like Tekken's from the past and stuff. It feels fast. The graphics are nice. Definitely feels like it's running 60 frames per second. And I think that it's going to really reward the player that gets in, trains really hard, plays in the matches every day. I think you'll come to this game feeling real confident with it. But for me, man, it's definitely been a challenge so far. I'm like, holy shnikes, this game's been pretty tough. I'm great, Sidewinder. Thanks for asking, bro. I haven't had a fight though yet that I felt was like easy or anything. It's felt from very first fights felt challenging on here.
Do you know something?
I'm on the medium difficulty. There's a even harder difficulty, and there's also an easier difficulty for the more casual player that wants to kind of just blaze through the story and stuff like that. But I want to get a feel for the controls and stuff. Blue Nose, Twitch and Mixer are two different companies. Mixer is Xbox's streaming platform, and Twitch is streaming is their streaming platform, but they're not Xbox. Twitch is owned by Amazon, or is a subsidiary of Amazon. So I think you have like two rival companies basically at that point. I know that Beam is now Mixer and stuff like that, so that's great, More power to the people streaming on it and stuff. We wish them all good luck and good positive streams. And the game's been challenging so far, 50 John. It's got a great story and great presentation. And but the combat on it has been some of the toughest combat I've experienced as far as like a fighting game story mode goes. Like it's got some fights so far and I'm barely into it. I've had like 3 or 4 fights, but it's got some tough fights. There he is. It's Jin, everybody's fan favorite. Bam! I'm definitely hyped for the new Game of Thrones, bro. One of my favorite TV series. Really glad to see it come back for its 7th season. It ended with a hell of a bang last season. Alright, we got a gat. Had a gat. You guys are going to need to bring more soldiers. Now watch, right when I say that, I'm going to get my ass kicked. Soldiers are going to be like, here, eat an Uzi bullet. Tibial Wolf 90210 or 9021. Nice, man. Usually check my messages after the broadcast, bud. Yes, sir, McKinney fam. This one does have Akuma in it.
Lars?
Absolutely, bud.
ほう、奴もジンを狙っていたのか。
Things just got a whole lot more complicated.
すぐさま追跡部隊を向かわせます。
And Nina's
No, there's
looking
no point. We'll have to
pretty
stay one
smooth,
step
man.
ahead.
Looking good in that leather, Nina. Go, girl.
Ma se l'essere disumano in Estremo Oriente non era Jin, chi era?
Shout out to
Oh,
the
cosa
McKinney fam. Well, that's awesome, Tibia Wolf 9021. Appreciate the the Xbox Live camaraderie and stuff like that. That's awesome, man. Whoa. Just had some big old explosions.
This lead sent me on a journey through countless documents, where I finally found her name in a single paragraph. Kazumi Hachijo.
It came out last night.
Kind of life she had.
Came out last night here on Xbox. Believe it's been out for I think it's been out for probably like 6 months to a year on PlayStation. I know that they've had it for a while on PlayStation 4. Makes sense though, because Tekken is one of their the PlayStation's basically original, franchises and stuff like that. So I can see why they had it first. You love Tekken? I think it's pretty cool. I feel like it's quite challenging. I like the graphical display on it. The graphics are gorgeous, man. Definitely feels like it's running in 60 frames too. Of course, McKinney fam, love your vids, bro. I get a lot of vids sent, and whenever you send me one, I always know it's gonna be, quality. You put a lot of time and effort into your vids, bro. So, it's awesome, man. It's always nice when I see them. I'm like, oh, McKinney fam's doing a vid. It's gonna be something good, something entertaining. Definitely a lot of respect for that. Sometimes nowadays, the other day a guy sent me a vid and it was just like the weirdest vid, dude. It was just cutscenes. There was no action or anything in it, and I was like, kind of, thought vid making was always about people capturing their gameplay. It's got a fancy unicorn jacket on there. Takes a real man to don the corn. I love The Rock in the movie Central Intelligence with the unicorn. Oh, man. This game's been giving out the achievements pretty nice, too. They've been popping up pretty regularly. Oh, she said hands off, buddy.
助けた恩を蹴りで返すとはとんだじゃじゃ馬ぶりだ。
助けた。うん。ここは
What? She got no head!
なぜここに。
記憶システムがまだ正常でないようだな。
Oh, well, Andy, I think you have two different, really, different style of games, they're both fighting games. I think they're both pretty traditional and stuff, but I couldn't say one's better than the other or anything like that. They're just, it's like people say, Chef, what's better, Battlefield or Call of Duty? And, it all depends on who's playing it and how they feel about the game. I gotta say, I feel like this is a really solid fighter. Feel like it runs nice and the frame rate's great. It feels very challenging. This feels like it's a lot about landing moves and stuff. And getting to understand the different fight styles from the different competitors here. Oh, yeah, they always turn it up in the second round, too. They're like, what? Turn down for what? Boop, 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 boop. I like the way how like B is like the left foot and like Y is like the left arm, and so you're like switching between like X for. It's like the way they do it. It's really clever. Uh-oh. Did she just turn out with chainsaw arms? No, 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 no. That ain't fair. Damn. Agreed, Rustproof. Well, that's cool, Tibia Wolf. Yeah, I feel that it's definitely got a. I think though that that's all to make you better. You know what I mean? Like the challenge, because people online, especially I learned that from playing a lot of Mortal Kombat online, is people online will practice their character till they're like savants, you know. So if you wanted to get serious, it's good that there's such a challenge in the game.
なぜあなたが私を私は一体
なるほど。完全回復とまではいかなかったか。
I love seeing all the cosplay. Like if you go to Comic-Con, you see all the Tekken people dress up so much Tekken cosplay, and it's definitely got a game that's got a huge cosplay following. I've seen
famous for its humanoid research and brilliance in the field of
I've seen people just match their characters like perfectly, you know.
so he knew Kazuya of G-Corp and once shared a rivalry with him in the ring. I listened intently, excited about this new breakthrough
Nice, AK.
beyond that of any article I had read. What he said next, though, unsettled me. 君は悪魔の存在を信じるかい?
I definitely recommend Xbox Live Rewards, guys. If you're buying games on here, just as AK's saying about money he got back, you will receive money back from buying games with Xbox Live Rewards, and it adds up fast, especially if you buy a lot of games.
何か思い出したか？君がここに来た理由に、君が一緒にいた男のことを思い出せないか？
マスターだった風間陣の命令である男の人と戦ったことは覚え
The
ています。
graphics, man. Seeing how far these games have come. I can remember my first PlayStation with Tekken, and like,
その人がどんな人だったか
man, and think how far they're gonna go. I mean, it's just crazy. Soon we'll all be in the Matrix. Did that black cat just walk by twice? VR.
涙がどうして
Nice. Yeah, we're definitely going to look at Dirt 4 next week, bro. I already got it pre-ordered. It looks like it's going to be a blast. I loved what they did with Dirt Rally last year. It was a great game, so definitely take a look at Dirt.
泣いている乙女を放っておくなど私の美学に反する。君を彼の居場所へ案内してあげよう。
本当ですか？
ああ、お出かけの時間だ。
That's not good.
適正の生体反応を確認。これは鉄拳臭。
That's cool, Tibia Wolf.
やれやれ、無断侵入と。
リンさん。
Dude, she's fast. She's real fast. Whoa, did she just pull her head off right there? Dude, that's a pretty sweet move. She does like, I will whack you with my head. I like how fast she is. Dude, this guy's got the solid guard going. Damn, son, what's up with bringing out the gun? Need for Speed, man. I haven't played that game, like, in a while. I'm kind of like a Forza guy myself. I like Need for Speed, but the Forza franchise, like Forza Horizon 3, dude, oh my god, that game is a perfect 10, dude. And then them adding Hot Wheels to Forza, what a great addition. Ooh, gave him the full Roadhouse. Gave him the shiny Roadhouse. Shiny Roadhouse. Nice. Oh, hey now. Friends, we're looking at Tekken 7. This came out last night here on Xbox. My first hands-on play with it. It's pretty badass, man. It's definitely a fighting game that's going to reward the player that puts a lot of time in, studies the moves. Dude, this guy's got some sweet kicks. Damn, Roadhouse! We got the House of the Roadness. Patrick Swayze stepping up. Roadhouse! Oh, mama! Dude, this guy with the legs, man. Damn! This is Xbox One, D-Nice. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, man. Yeah, D-Nice. I think it's been out for a while, though, on PlayStation, if I'm not mistaken. We always like to look at fighting games in here. I've got a lot up on my YouTube, guys. We're going to put this broadcast up on YouTube, too. You can see me get my ass kicked. Oh, man. I'll put up my YouTube link in just a sec.
I'll have to handle this.
I tell you, though, this one's been challenging. Like, they're not letting you, like, just walk over your opponents on this. But there is an easy mode if you want to go to easy mode where it's, like, a lot simpler. That's cool, too, if you're not, like, a, serious, like, fighter, but you want to check out the bitchin' story and all that. I mean, to each their own, whatever you enjoy when you're playing. I tell you what, though, this one's got the old heart pumping, I'm glad I got up and got the coffee! Coffee, coffee, coffee. Thank you, Brian. What's up, Cosmic? How you doing, buddy? Thanks, guys. Thanks, AK. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. That is my YouTube link, guys. If you want to give a follow over there, it'd be totally cool. I have a message system set up over there. You can message me about any of my vids on there. All sorts of walkthroughs, different playthroughs, different games, and different streams that we've had in the past. And it's 100% free to follow, so really appreciate your follows. It means a lot, guys. And again, it has its own message system set up, so if you go there and you see anything you like or you just want to chat with me on there, I'm always checking it out, always listening. Is this game worth buying? Well, Cosmic, there's a lot of great fighting games out right now. I mean, if fighters are your preference, I'd really check out Injustice 2 and I'd really check out Tekken. And if you've been playing the previous Tekkens, I think that you'll jump right into this one. Like, just take right to it. Like no problem, man. Um, so far, both franchises, I think are great. I think they don't really take away from each other. I think they just add more fighters and give you a chance to battle and get good in different mediums. Like, I'll tell you, if Street Fighter comes out, I'll play Street Fighter. Another Dead or Alive comes out, I'll play Dead or Alive. So I really like my fighting games. Um, Graphically, I tell you, man, this has got a hell of a presentation going graphically. I'm not sure, man. Well, thanks, Blaze Gamer. No, that's fine, AK. Don't worry about it, bro. Never, dude. Don't ever be sad about helping, bro. You put up that link, and Brian puts up that link. That's why you guys are moderators. You do a great job, bro. No worries, man.
As the old man hummed on, I shook my head more.
The Friday the 13th servers, I have no idea, John. I don't know if they're up yet or not. I've kind of given up on it, man. It's cool. I like the idea of the game, but the fact that I can't just jump into an online game and get a match on, Friday the 13th, kind of disappointed me with it. And then the company's response that, oh, well, you can do private matches. I thought that's kind of lazy. They would have been better off making it a single-player game and putting multiplayer in as an addition than going multiplayer only and having no servers. At least that's my opinion. But I'm hoping that Dead by Daylight, when that comes out, because that's another game that started in Steam, works better than Friday the 13th. We should see Dead by Daylight in the middle of this month, which I'm pretty excited for. Hey, Tayden, how's it going? The servers on Friday the 13th haven't worked. I don't know if they've got them fixed yet or what. Like I said, I've kind of just given up on it. Dude, Akuma, man, what a badass. Akuma from the Street Fighter franchise. Oh, it's fireball time. Whoa. Oh, I'm glad I stayed down. Let's check out his move list. Damn. Dude, Hiachi having no mercy on me. That's what I mean, man. Most of the fights for me so far, I've been getting my ass kicked, man. Getting my ass handed to me on here. The computer's got no qualms about like breaking your guard or blocking all your moves and then countering. He won't even let me get off the ground, man. Let me know. Dude. Dude, reminds me of like finding like somebody like DNS or something here, man. I tell you, man, it's like he's coming straight over, breaking my guard. Dude, that electric uppercut he's doing is going right through my block, man. Ooh, mama. Dude, this guy's kicking my ass, man. All right. No, stay away from me with the electrical punch. Sensei! What? Oh. Dude, he blocks counters perfectly, then hits me with like unblockable moves, man. Dude, come on, man. Oh my god, this guy is tough. Marvel Capcom, yeah, I'll take a look at it. More than likely. I've liked the last couple. Dude, he just takes my like fireball and comes right back in my face and kicks my ass some more. Oh man, this guy's one bad mammer jammer. All right, there we go. Dude, just getting around on this guy was rough, dude.
Un essere disumano è apparso in Estremo Oriente.
I'm great, Thunder Ace.
Jack 6貴様 G 社の何のことだ誰だこいつは
He's not registered in our database.
Jesus. Dude. The machines always win? I don't know, man, but he's coming back. This is probably the hardest story in a fighting game I've ever played in my life. And I've played all the previous Tekkens. I've just never seen it so amped up. But I mean, with online fighting the way it is nowadays, where, nobody goes easy. Everybody's tough online. I understand, like, what's going on with it, but yeah, it's definitely got a very, very steep challenge. And the computer's a bit like his ability to block and counter perfectly is just cold almost. I feel like I'm fighting T1000. He just drops in another one, man. Like, oh, dude. It's like it's got incorporated survival mode basically incorporated into this. But one of these guys feels like a challenge. So having a fight like I don't even know how many I got to go through. It's definitely qualifies as the toughest challenge I've ever had in a fighting game story mode. feel like you really got to stick this guy. Don't let him get any kind of going on you, because once he starts going, oh my god! Oh, whoo! We got him, I think. Thank you. Oh man. Oh yeah, Blaze Gamer. I'm on the medium setting. You could actually go harder, or you could even take it easier if you wanted. It's challenging.
平八さんを殺してください。そして
I guess.
のことも
It felt like the secret to winning that right there was to stick them, just to stay on them. Don't let them get any distance on you. Because the ability when that thing charges up and just basically you're punching it and it takes your punches and counters with its own devastating combo. That was tough. The game has not been easy on medium, I'll tell you that. Much respect, you know. If you're gonna, I mean, I think I'd rather have a challenge than just have it where I'm hitting one button and kicking ass and stuff like that. But definitely feeling it. The computer's ability to block too is just brutal, dude. He's got no qualms about blocking your special moves and countering. And that first thing he does is charge up, so he goes right through your guard with that. Then blocks my Ayukin perfectly. Then runs away from the hurricane kick. Takes the fireball, counters me back out of it. Been doing a lot of that today. Getting my ass kicked. Oh my god, got him for that round. Oh no, 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 don't just start doing shit like that, dude. What is he doing? No! Oh my god. Woo! Oh man. Woo!
Explosion confirmed at the Mishima Dojo. We've lost sight of
I
Heihachi.
tell you, Mike Delmare.
まさか
Oh man.
母が平八と俺を殺そうとしていただと
Come a long way from Mike Tyson's Punch Out on NES.
だ茶番だそれにしてもあの男
Take it easy, Tibia Wolf. Have a good one, buddy. Oh yeah, Taton, the AI is not slowing down, dude. That is some brutal tough AI. How's it going, Steve? Good morning to you. You know, I like it though. I'm an old man, man. I grew up with these games, and it's fun to come in here and just be like, "Ah!" Oh, God, I can remember, you know, just playing hundreds of hours of Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Oh, at least these ones don't cost us quarters. We pay a set price, get in. Oh, man.
止まれやれやれスポンサーに銃を向けるとは相変わらず物騒だな君は
Oh, Lars.
警戒はするに越したことはないのでねアリサまさか治ったのか
Oh, hey now.
やっと会えました
感動の再会まさにエクセレン
I hear you, Tated. I hear you, buddy. You know, it's awesome, though, growing up with these games and loving them and stuff and seeing how far they've come. Oh, man. Steve, the game is a challenge, bro. Really nice cutscenes, graphically beautiful. A really, you know, typical Tekken-esque story, you know, super over the top, you know, guys dodging bullets, gunfights, super combo moves. But I have to say, this is the hardest Tekken I've ever played, bro. It is like merciless, dude. But that's good, because you know what? That's going to get you ready for online play and stuff like that, because nobody takes it easy. Everybody goes hard.
これを使え
了解排除します
Damn! And a banana came to play! Way now!
食い止めるその隙に陣を
I just hope she doesn't use that Gatling gun on me in a fight or something, dude. Oh, Nina just showed up. Think I'll title this Chef Gets His Ass Whooped at Tekken on my YouTube. Then she just comes in for super shot on me right at the start, man. There we go. Let's get out some more chainsaw arms. Dude, the computer's just merciless. It counters me, takes me out again, man. Dude. The Warriors game last night, yeah, man, they did a great job, man. Curry and Durant had a hell of a game last night. It's the first time in the history of the NBA that you've had two teams come back to face each other 3 years in a row. So the first time Golden State won, then Cleveland won last year. Now Golden State and them are battling again, man. Pretty epic. Dude, Nina is just going insane on me. Dude, she just starts out coming in with that cheap shot, too. Ooh, mama. And she dodges all my stuff, too, man. Oh, man. All right, let me block. Let me block. It won't even let me block that. Come on, man. Comes in and starts her combo of hell on me. Merciless, man. Dude. Oh my god! Oh, nice. Yeah, left or right. That makes sense. Dude, this whole like yellow force field thing she's doing where she's going into the force is brutal. That's great, Steve. Thanks for asking, bud. I can't even get a move to left or right at the start of that. I try to. Then it lets me roll left after I'm on the ground. Fuck. Yeah, there's no way to even dodge that, at least for me. Dude, she's beating my ass worse and worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse as time goes by. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe I got her around. Now I only have to win 15 more. Oh. Did she just do a fatality on me? Fatality! Finish her!
target. Be quick.
Thank God, that was a mercy killing. It was about time she blew me up. It's one badass mamacita right there. Big Bad Mama 5. I'm just going to call this broadcast on my YouTube, Chef Gets Murked over and over again. No! Foxy McRobot, you should have ran away while the running was good. Don't come back. Oh. Well, if you're going to come back, bringing chainsaws is not a bad idea. No, go back into Robotech mode where you had like flamethrowers coming out of your eyes and lightning bolts coming out of your arse. Oh. Holy crap. Oh, no, of course she ain't done yet. That'd been too easy. Oh, she dodged my shit, dude, now. Come on, old-fashioned cheese. Just stay low with the cheese kick. Cheese kick! Cheese kick! Oh, yeah! Woo! Oh, my God.
Not so fast.
Holy shnikes. What you gonna do now? Turn into a dragon or something and come flying out breathing fire and shooting lightning balls at me and stuff? Oh, man. Oh, my God. Hands down, in my life of playing fighting games, the hardest story mode I've ever played for a fighting game. Just brutal, dude. Oh my God. They come at you like, oh, you're a Tekken master, here you go. And I'm not a Tekken master, but the game starts like expecting you to be one or something, dude. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
What do they hope to achieve by
Oh. Oh, of course she survived the thermonuclear blast in her face. Oh. Yes, Steve, the coffee man. The coffee! Coffee, coffee, coffee. Dude, I'm wondering who the end guy is going to be. The Incredible Hulk? He's just going to come out and go, puny god. Smash me like 8 times.
いくら考えても覚えん。今ここで和美殿との約束果たそう。豪気というあの男、なぜ和美のことを。
Dinner was great, Steve. Dinner was great, buddy.
豪気と名乗った男の行方は現在追跡中です。奴はわしと和也を殺めると言っておった。必ず和也のもとへ向かうはずだ。ところでジンはどうなった？それが部隊は全滅した模様です。全滅じゃと？所詮その程度だったということか。大きなるものが現れる。和也のもとへ向かう。そして陣の線が立たれた。なるほど。これは
Which game is better? You know, several people have asked that. I would say that they're both great games. Both have a lot of merit. And it's really just dependent on the player that's playing them, you know, what they feel for the game. You know, Tekken's got beautiful graphics. It's probably the most challenging fighting game I've ever played, but still playable. You know, we're definitely impressed by it and stuff. And Injustice, you know, is a fantastic story and fantastic multiplayer and almost like a role-playing game slash fighting game with the leveling up system they've done in there and then the customization of the characters and equipment. I think both games are great. You know, it really just depends on what franchise, you know, you kind of want to go with. But if you're into fighting games, I don't think you'd be disappointed by either one.
It was as if Lars could read my mind. He explained that when Jin woke up, he would try to use Jin's power to put a stop to all the fun. All I could do was nod in agreement.
I think that the story mode's really clever too in switching between different characters as you're playing on this, because it's basically giving you a chance to maybe try characters that you otherwise wouldn't play normally. So, and you know, seeing their strengths and weaknesses. The AI is uber. I mean, the AI is ready to kick ass. There's a very deep training mode in this. There's a very deep tutorial mode in this, so you can totally get you know, caught up on how to fight and how to deal with the situations. And graphically, it's beautiful. Definitely running at 60 frames per second, also. So it's. But I tell you what, when I played Injustice, my hands didn't sweat. I beat that whole Injustice game. You know, went through it, whooped it. This is a much more, as far as like. As far as the difficulty goes, this is a much more difficult game, in my opinion, as far as the fighting goes. I would say Injustice is more for the casual player, where this is more for the player that's going to really, like, get into it on, like, a... I mean, it's hard to even quantify. It's the... Spawn in a fighting game, that's an interesting one. They put him in Soul Calibur years ago. Another awesome fighting game franchise.
貴様を葬る場所を選んだだけだ。殺す前に一つ聞いておく。貴様なぜ母のことを知っている？八条家の名残か何かか？
かつて和美殿には命を助けられた。ただそれだけのこと。その借りを今返す。
Well, looks like we're about to get back into it.
その力どれほどのものか。
Dude, even Akuma's forehead has muscles on it. You'll recognize Akuma from the Street Fighter franchise.
Ugh. 貴様だがこれで終わりだ。それがウヌの真の力か。面白い。心ゆくまでしようぞ。
I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, great, he's got laser eyes. Oh, Scotter, those sharks with laser eyes. Okay. What's up, Agent Stark of Corpse? Liquid Hippie 89, 28 viewers used to hundreds and thousands. Nice, man. You must do a really successful stream. You must do a super good stream. Whether it's 1 or 1,000, man, I always want to do a nice stream, you know. All right. Guys, here's our sub link. And welcome to the broadcast, Agent of Stark Corpse. The coffee. What's the plot? Well, you know, Tekken's been around for 20 years, brother, so this one's kind of just bringing together basically all the characters from Tekken, and, you know, it's always kind of like an over-the-top, basically, world domination plot.
世界の覇権はすでにわしの手に落ちた。貴様らはもう不要だ。
We've yet to confirm whether the footage you're seeing is real. If it is, however, it would seem Mishima Zaibatsu is on the side of justice.
Public opinion is turning against us. We're running out of options.
問題ない。最後に笑うのは俺だ。何事じゃ。
衛星兵器が地球へ向け落下しています。
An unknown informant has claimed that Mishima Zaibatsu downed its own satellite. Look, there it is. It's really fallen.
どういうことじゃ。
We have to get out of here. Move! Move! The Mishima Zaibatsu satellite has crash landed. Scenes of chaos unfolding.
まさか和也。イハチ、貴様は俺を超えられん。
The Mishima Zaibatsu faces intense scrutiny from around the world. With recent events brought to light, anti-Mishima sentiments have grown around the world.
当主、もはや三島財閥を立て直すことは。
おのれ、和也。
Uh-oh, he just broke his fancy iPad table.
母さんは。
全てはあなた。
Agreed, Steve, agreed. I think it looks real good. What a world! What a world!
To me, evil was that which had taken everything away from me, and I couldn't rest until I put a stop to it. So I went directly to the Mishima Zaibatsu's headquarters and told them I would expose them for what they are. I knew I was risking my life just to be laughed off, but I couldn't stand by and watch the world descend further into chaos.
Into chaos.
No attention. Bereft of
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about the Need for Speed game, Steve. That's cool.
man dressed in black approached me silently.
I think my favorite Need for Speed was like one of the first ones they did. Well, they did a couple good ones. Road and Track years ago on the Panasonic 3DO was an amazing Need for Speed. It was more like a simulator than an arcade racer. And then I really got into the one, Most Wanted was really fun. I really liked, like racing for cars and pink slips and all that. And then like running from the police in it was really fun. I really liked that game. The final race with the Razor, man, that was so tough.
相応の情報は持ち合わせているのであろうな。
At that time, I had no idea why Heihachi had suddenly...
If you
agreed
took
to
off
leave
the crazy hair on this guy, but like
His
kept
eyes
the hair on the
focused
side
on
the
mine,
same color, but just
filling
took
me
off
with
like the
unshaken
angles of it, he would look just like my Uncle Rick, dude.
I have delved
When I
deep
was a
into the
kid,
history of the Mishima
my
from
Uncle Rick was
Jinpachi
always into
Mishima
Kung
to the
Fu
family's
and doing
connection to
karate and
Heihachi.
stuff. And he was not as buff as this guy, obviously, but my uncle was always swelled up, and he's got a black belt, really skilled fighter. And it's funny because nowadays he's like 67 years old, so it's like it's just funny, man, like seeing him get older.
ただの記者
I remember when I was a kid, though, him breaking boards with his head And again, if you just took off like the whole spiky part, but left like the bald kind of Friar Tuck, it would be my uncle's. Like my uncle could do them in cosplay for sure, dude, for sure.
At that time, I had no idea why he wanted me to reveal everything on his behalf. But I was getting so close to the truth I'd long fought to uncover that I couldn't turn down this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The devil's blood in Kazuya and the blood of Kazumi's family, the Hachijos, remains shrouded in mystery.
Yeah, you know, Taton, pretty much the same thing for me. Like, I'd rather play Forza. I'm like a big Forza guy, bro. It's like, I like Need for Speed, and I think the franchise is cool, and having 2 racing franchises is great. And we're going to look at an awesome race franchise next week with Dirt 4, man. I'm super pumped for Dirt. I loved what they did last year with Dirt Rally. That was just great. Looking forward to getting in there and taking the hairpin corners and racing like a madman. But Need for Speed, they lost me probably about I don't know, about 5 years ago. You know, I just kind of stepped away from the franchise. Guys, and we'll put this all up on YouTube so you'll be able to see from the very beginning. I'm going to title it, Chef Gets His Ass Whooped at Tekken, because I have been getting my ass whooped today on this game, dude. The whoopinine. I like Mario Kart's Susher. Yeah, we'll probably hear something from Forza probably next year, because Forza Horizon's still running really good. We'll probably see Forza 7 probably next year. I'm sensing like a father-daughter battle. Zikape, Zikape. Damn! She just told him. Hey, good morning, Not For Nothing. Damn, she's a devil! She's a she-devil! Oh, great, she's got lasers. Oh, and tigers! What the hell? Somebody called Siegfried and Roy. The white tiger just ran me over. Shout out to my man, Not For Nothing. Good morning, bud. I will kick the devil out of you, girl. Oh, she can do like a fading teleport thing. Oh, come on, man. Oh. She-witch. Damn! Another ass whooping. Oh. That was pretty funny there, Mike. Dude, she's like, what the? How do you fight this thing, dude? Oh. Oh, she's got tigers, sharks with lasers, fire wings. I got a foot. Grab the foot. Hit it. She can teleport out of the way, come back strong. Urgh. No, she's going to do that flying thing. Oh, man. Okay, all right, let's focus. There is no spoon. All right. But she's got lasers. She don't need a spoon. She can teleport. Her tiger's got a sneak attack. Oh my god. I'm going to title this broadcast today The Whoopinine. Why don't they just bring Nina in and let Nina and her tag team my guy? Hands down the hardest fighting game I've ever played as far as story mode goes. All right. Doing a lot of that today. Oh, good. Let's keep her in some like cheap pattern. Oh, I love it. Oh, yes, all day long. Here, take another knee and a kick and a no, don't let her out. Keep her in the power of the cheesening. No, we had her in the cheese block. Come on, cheese power. Bring out the Gouda. Let's get the Swiss. No, don't let her get away. Come on, cheese kick. Oh, great. She's not dead. She's back alive again with the power of the cheesening. She's one bad mama, man. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Hadouken! Oh. Now, how do you explain that to the police? But dude, she was a demon from hell a minute ago! I was fighting for my life! Oh yeah, sure, put these cuffs on, buddy. It's never right to hit a lady. No! Oh. Oh. Oh no! She was faking! Wait, no, he's got her.
まさか私を殺せるのですか？私を殺せば憎しみの連鎖が話してください、平八さん。私を愛しているなら。
いいよ。もはや貴様は霞ではない。ならば。
Damn! Fatality! Finish her! Now where's the white tiger? Where's that thing come out at? It's Shiva from Walking Dead! Oh, man.
So that's how you killed your wife.
もともとわしを殺すために三島家に送られた女。ならば、花から殺す運命。
But why did you drop Kazuya off a cliff? He was just an innocent boy.
和美の血を受け継ぐなら人間でないと考えた。落とせば死ぬであろう崖に落とし、生きて戻れば人間でないということになる。そして奴は案の定それでは死ななんだ。今思えば、わしはあの時和也を殺しておくべきじゃった。もうわしに残された道は一つ。 すべての真実を語り、世に是非を問うことだけ。家族を殺され、貴様はわしを。
I have not for nothing. I've watched every episode of American Gods. That show is badass, dude. I mean, like, that has probably been one of the biggest surprises for me is how much I just love that movie or TV show. Shane Black is so good, dude. He's such a good actor. I loved him when he was in Deadwood. He was awesome in the movie John Wick, several other movies, but he is just an amazing character for that show. Guys, we're talking about American Gods on Stars. If you have not seen it, it is a new series. It's about 5 episodes in now, and it's just phenomenal good.
From the Zaibatsu telling him to come here. He bundled me into his car and then took me back to Violet Systems.
Yeah, Shusher, you never know when the guy's gonna turn into a demon, boy.
Why did he let me in?
Yeah, but I've really been enjoying that TV show. Very mature rated too. I mean, that show, they're pushing the envelopes with maturity in that show.
最後にどちらが立っているか、それだけのこと。行くとするか。
And here we go with some more of the Tekken story. I tell you, this Tekken 7, beautiful graphics, running at 60 frames per second, so it's running real nice. It has definitely had the most challenging story mode I've ever played. I'm playing it here on medium, and I have lost 100 fights today, just been mopped up, boom, boom, boom. I'm glad, though, that it's not just like where you can just come in and button mash and win and stuff like that. I think that it's been a really good learning experience doing the story and really experiencing how challenging it is. Oh, absolutely, Steve. The plot is over the top, for sure. For sure.
死に場所にここを選ぶとはな。
Oh, it's always got to end or be something like that in a volcano. Father and son, you threw me off a cliff when I was young, Daddy.
をつけるとするか。貴様をここで終わらせる。
Where better to finish your final fight than in a volcano? E3 is going to be June 12th, I think it starts. And the Xbox press reveal is either the 10th or the 9th on Sunday. Next weekend, next Sunday's the Xbox press reveal at 2 p.m. Gonna be exciting! Damn! Father and son throwing roadhouses at each other. Roadhouse, son. Roadhouse. Ooh. You're a bad son. Kill your daddy. I think this stage is probably the most outrageous stage I've fought on so far. Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'm going to do E3 this year. I still haven't decided. I mean, I've had a ticket forever, but I mean, maybe I'll drive up for a day. I'm not like it's not as exciting to me as it used to be. I'll probably just watch it on TV. The Xbox press reveal, though, we're going to be there next Sunday. Super excited for that. Very grateful to Xbox for the invite. Really excited to see a lot about what's going on with Scorpio and hear the price point and what they're expecting that to cost. And dude, he is blocking everything but the kitchen sink. Oh, wow. That was close. That was close. Man, the graphics on this are beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous looking. Yeah, there's probably some Twitch stuff. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm really not like that excited about it like usual. Now that it's open to the public, you know, I mean, last year it was so crowded. I can't even imagine how busy it's going to be. And, yeah, you know, I think it's cool and all that. I just, I'm more excited about the Xbox press reveal than anything, to be honest. That, really grateful again to go see that show and stuff. But, like, this will be my 11th E3, and, you know, like, I might go for a day or something. You know, LA, it gets so busy. There's the parking, everything. It's just the expense of being down there. Last year I spent $3,000 down there, and I just don't really want to do that again this year. Yeah, but the press reveal I'm excited about. That's only for a couple hours on Sunday. I'm just going to drive up there Sunday and you know, go to the reveal and hang out, say hi to everybody, and then basically come home. Probably stream when I get home that afternoon next Sunday. I've been to I've been going to E3 since the '90s, bro. Since it was just like a nerds only show. Oh come on, man! This guy's just gonna shoot lasers out of his eyes at me. Dude, this is so cheap. He didn't even let me move, man. He just shot lasers out of his eyes at my ass, dude. Come on, man. Can't block it either, huh? Really? That's how they got the computer program, just to spam. Okay, Kazuya's just transformed into something out of Resident Evil. Holy shnikes. Woo! Anytime, man. Oh, man. Oh, this guy is a tough, tough hombre, man. How's it going, Ninja Josh? Yeah, thanks, Susher. I appreciate that, bro. This guy's been just kicking the crap out of me, man. Oh. Son of a bitch. Thanks, Texas John Snow. I appreciate it, man. Oh yeah, it's definitely definitely a tough fight. I mean, son of a gun, man. man, this guy is one tough mammer jammer, man. All right. Son of a gun. Yeah, I don't know about pop-ups on them. Oh man, this guy's just kicking my ass. Can't really block his moves. He just punches through guard. Believe me, I've been trying to block. He punches right through guard. It's almost like you got to go pure offense on him. That stuff that's not letting you block. Now, sidestep's definitely working for dodging stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty tough, Nemesis. Oh, dude, this is a tough ass fight. Had to be like the first time fighting in Bison. Or you just couldn't, like, you just had to get understanding of his moves and. Oh, man. Steve, it's obviously, like one of those fights. It's just supposed to, be challenging and stuff. Oh, then he just freaking blows me away. Oh man, don't chuck the controller. No, I never get that mad, dude. Like I'm not quite sure if there's like something because once he goes all like boss powered up, I can't even like basically damage him, and he starts regening his health. So I'm wondering if I need to like run from him or something, but it doesn't seem too easy to run. See right there, once he does that and he goes all souped up, all powered up, I was like, even when I hit him, he's just punching me through it. I need to like get him where he's not souped up like that. But then he just grabs me and does the death ray and melts me. Definitely, been one of the more trying fights I've ever fought online. Fought in a fighting game. But this game's been like this all day. I mean, Tekken 7 has been the most challenging fighting game I've ever played as far as story mode goes. It's just, and there is an easier mode than this, guys. So don't like let this like rule you out of playing it. You can, if you want to go through the story, you can put it on a much easier mode. But it's all about what it's all about. You gotta. None of these fights have ever been easy in the games and stuff like that. So this guy's definitely pretty ridiculous, though. I'm not sure why some people are having a sound out chosen one. Some people can hear it. Some people haven't been able to hear it. Not sure what that's about. Dude. So like right there where he takes a hit and then just dishes out the justice, man. Now he's gonna finish me. Shoot, man. I'm great, no hope for you, noob. What's up, Greens? How you guys doing? We're here battling Devil Jin. It has definitely been, or actually Devil Kazuya. It's definitely been a tougher boss fight that I've ever experienced in any fighting game. But you know what? I like it. I'm glad that it's not just a pushover thing. You know that makes it so much more rewarding when you beat it. Plus, it's good training. Tekken 7 feels great. You know, like it's been a great experience. I'm glad I got into it. I'm glad I bought the game. It's you know, if it was just like I could walk through it and push A and beat the whole game, I'd actually be more disappointed. The tough fight is tough. I can remember going to the arcade as a kid and fighting M. Bison for hours, and then finally one day like being able to put him down, and then after that being like, all right, I know I can do it, and just getting better and better at the game, and that's how these games are. You know, if you want to get better, you're gonna have to get in there and take some lickings. You know. I'm not frustrated. I'm not mad or anything, dude. I'm just like, I'm trying to see if there's a pattern I can see, but I haven't been able to see it so far. Like if there's some kind of like I feel like that combo XXY, XXYA is working pretty nice. But once he gets souped up, it's almost like all bets are off, you know? There he goes for the soup up now. And he can just take the punches, man, and dish back out like the finishing. I wonder if that wears off and you got to like basically avoid him for like a minute or something until yeah, he's going to finish me. Not quite sure. All right, let's go. Chosen One, I'm not sure why you're not getting any game sound, bro. I've heard a couple people say that. Some people are getting it, some people aren't. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe on the medium you're watching it. That stuff like that's out of my hands, bro. Obviously, you can hear the sound coming through my microphone. I don't make the games, I just play them. Son of a gun. I don't know on Friday the 13th. Yeah, it hasn't worked for me for over a week, so I know people are playing private matches and all that stuff, but I'll never play private games. So, guess it basically doesn't work for me. People are sending me like 100 invites to Friday the 13th a day. I just ignore it all. I'm hoping that Dead by Dawn, when that comes out, is runs a little better. Yeah, again, Fat Daddy, I don't know. Oh, man, this guy is tough, tough, tough. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know why some people are not getting sound, guys. I apologize on that. It's really nothing I can do. I've got it all turned on here, so it's definitely something between the game and Twitch. Tekken's fun. It's quite a challenge. It's really good. A boss from Dark Souls? It kind of feels like a boss from Dark Souls. No, I think the game looks great. I think it plays great. As far as fighting games go, it's super challenging. I don't think I've ever had my ass kicked so many times in story mode. I'm only on medium too. There's a harder mode. Yeah, everybody, let's go to super hard. There's also an easier mode, guys. So, if you're just watching me get my matter splattered, remember that you could, always try a different difficulty and stuff. I like a challenge, though. This definitely qualifies to me as that. I mean, this guy, it's tough. I'd read that it had an ultra challenging boss fight. I was reading the description of the game before I bought it, and I watched some video on YouTube, and they were like, "Be ready, man! It is one hell of a fight." That's cool though. I don't understand what to do once he goes like super, power 5,000 like that. It's like I don't know if you're supposed to try to block or dodge or something there. Oh man. Yeah, the Colleen sounds cool. How you doing, Sog Dreads? Welcome to the broadcast, man. Guys, if it's been a while, we always welcome you back, of course, you know. Appreciate you guys stopping by and visiting us and stuff like that. Means a lot. We're still here streaming almost every single day, playing a ton of different games and loving having fun with this Xbox Live community and having fun streaming and stuff like that. Absolutely. Oh, there he goes. He's going to go for his power. Now he's going to be all cracked out. See, like right now, he's not even taking damage, man. I was trying to play possum for a sec with him. And it's going to finish me. Yeah, the Colleen's coming. Dead by Dawn's coming, or Dead by Daylight. We're gonna be looking at Dirt 4 next week. Really excited for Dirt 4, one of my favorite franchises. So definitely excited for that. Of course, we'll be doing some more World of Tanks in here and stuff like that. Looking more at Crossout too. Really been enjoying Crossout. A lot of people have asked me if I'm going to stream Friday the 13th. Doubt it. No plans on that. It's been too sketchy. You know, I wanted to stream the game, but just does not work for me. Man, this guy just mopping me up, man. Oh, man. Yeah, if I beat him, Steve, I don't know, man. This guy's getting pretty tough. There might be some trick to beating him that I don't know yet that I have to figure out, like maybe a combo list or avoiding him to a certain extent and then attacking or finishing with like an ultimate move or something. But so far, we've unleashed on him, and he is giving me everything I've unleashed right back. Now he's all souped up. We got a Sharks with Laser mode going. And see, like right now, when I hit him, I'm not even damaging him, dude. It's doing nothing. And then he just finishes me. It's about the same way he's got me about 8 times like that. Well, you know what bothers me about Friday the 13th is, you know, I spent $40 on the game, and I still have not been able to connect to their public servers. People are like, oh, well, private match works fine. Well, as a streamer, if I try to stream a private match, then people are watching where I'm hiding and stuff like that. So the game basically doesn't work for me. It's the first game I've ever considered getting a refund on. I was disappointed. But I understand, it's a Steam game and stuff like that, and so, Steam, a little team working on it and stuff. I just think that also on their websites saying that it's going to be fixed every 10 minutes and then it not being fixed is kind of disappointed me with Friday the 13th. I hope that Dead by Daylight, which is very similar style game, works better. Like, his block skills are unbelievable. Cook every day, Sog Dreads. Cook every day. Last night I did braised pork chops with sliced green apple. It was beautiful. Did some steamed vegetables to go with it and some fingerling potatoes roasted. Oh, they were really nice. Love me fingerling potatoes. Now he's going to go all super mode. He's going to turn into Superman. Son of a... Sorry, Swagathor. There he goes. And he regenerates freaking health when he does that. Not nice, man. Up, he's gonna finish me. I'm doing great, Adonis. Thanks for asking, bro. Oh yeah, it was real tasty. It was very tasty. And he's gonna finish me again. Oh. Yeah, you just gotta do that over and over again, man. Son of a biscuit. And he regenerates health. Hands down, the hardest boss fight I've ever fought in my life in a fighting game. That was brutal. No Injustice, dude. Playing some Tekken. Already played through Injustice a couple weeks ago. Pretty awesome. I had Tekken here, I tell you what's been pretty darn awesome. Oh, man. He's going to finish me. I wish there was a way to block that. Ugh. Cool, Darkest Fawn. How you doing? Injustice? No, it's great. Got no biff with Injustice. Thought it was fantastic. Dude, this guy is so brutal. I'm great, man. I have zero complaints. I got a big goose egg under complaints. This boss right here, yeah, I wish I knew the Chuck Norris super kick of send him to the moon maneuver Adonis, but this guy, yeah, is he's brought the thunder. I'm able to pretty much get him to the halfway point now, but once he starts that souped up super like maneuver, I haven't been able to figure out how to get past him at that point. He's just too strong right here once he starts doing this. It's like he can trade punches with me and he can finish me with a one-hit maneuver right here. There's the one-hit finisher. Ooh, I dodged it. Remember that. So it can be dodged. Oh, then he's going back to get his health up, and he's going to go into that mode again. Dude. Oh, my God. So he goes into that mode again and regens his health once you get him to where he's one hit away from dying. Wow, man. There's the first time. Oh man. You could probably get through the story. I don't know. I think this is the final chapter. I think you could probably get through it in probably 2 hours or something like that. I tell you, that's where Injustice definitely excelled was that story mode on it. Injustices 2, first one and second one had amazing story. The story's been great on this too. Very challenging. Very challenging. I'm on medium difficulty. You can actually step it up to a harder difficulty. And yeah, but Devil Jin here or Devil Kazuya, keep wanting to call him Devil Jin. He's a beast. That finisher, man, that one's brutal too. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, that's what I noticed after a couple rounds ago that he lost that after he avoided it. Alright, so now he's souped up devil mode, so now we need to block or sidestep. Probably block. Or it's probably sidestep. Oh, even when I sidestepped, he caught me with it. Maybe we can duck it. Maybe we can duck block it. It's just how they start this fight. They just start you with low health. This is the second stage of the fight. And it's definitely probably the hardest fighting experience I've experienced in a long time. Now he's going to go all souped up psycho mode. I tried to block it low and he just lit me up. I don't know, man. It's almost like you got a preemptive out of the way roll. Maybe like a triple roll. Because I have dodged it. Nice. Yeah, the Bat Chat's one of my favorite tanks too, man. Absolutely. Oh, man. Wouldn't let me move out of the way. I tried. I tried to move out of the way there. Oh, man. Took you an hour last night, Krubs? We've been here, definitely been here an hour, man. He's been beating the crap out of me for easily an hour. Might be longer. Might be an hour and a half. I've been here getting my ass kicked by Devil Kazuya. You know what? It's what you'll enjoy, Emperor Kudos. You know, some people say one's better than the other, and others will say one's better than the others. You know, to each their opinion. I own them both. I feel like the more fighting games, the better. This one's definitely it's been challenging and stuff like that. You know, definitely the fights as far as the story go have been quite difficult. But overall, yeah, man. You know, it's to each person what they enjoy to play. You know. Some people say no fighting game's better than Street Fighter. Or other people say Dead or Alive's the best. I just play them all. I think Injustice is great, though. I think it's a great game. How's it going, 2-1 Edge? I think that, like, the games don't take away from each other. They just add more for us as the consumers to play. Like, if, Street Fighter, when it comes out at the end of the year, I'll play Street Fighter. And, when they make the next Mortal Kombat, I'll definitely play that because I'm a huge NetherRealms fan. And when they make Tekken 8, I'll play that. I don't really get one game or the other. Oh, he's going to finish me now. That finisher right there, that's just got me over and over again anytime I've gotten close. The fact that he's got another one, too, that it's not even that's not even it, is that he's going to do that again a second time, definitely puts this in the hardest range of fights I've ever experienced. Yeah, I don't know if they'll do another Soul Calibur. Probably, though. Namco Bandai will probably make one. I mean, traditionally the franchise has sold really well. I always like because they bring in unique characters like Spawn or Yoda, Master Chief. This guy's just mopping the floor with me. I mean, it's obviously supposed to be designed to be like the ultimate fight. The guy has way more health than you. He can finish you if he catches you with his super move. He gets his health back. I mean, yeah, it's definitely one of the hardest fights I've experienced. We've come a long way from Punch-Out, I tell you that. Was actually playing that the other night. I have a Nintendo Mini. I was fighting King Hippo, Soda Popinski, laughing my ass off, taking me back to when I was like a little kid. Got that game for my birthday, like 89. I almost need like a fight stick for this, my controller. Soul Calibur. I like Killer Instinct. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me, Emperor Kudos. Wouldn't surprise me. I can remember playing Killer Instinct 20 years ago. We had a Super Nintendo. No, it was N64. And we had it over at my buddy's house. Actually, was that on Super Nintendo? I think it might have been on Super Nintendo. Because I remember playing Star Fox on it, too. We would go from that to Star Fox. Oh, even when I'm moving, he catches me with that. Son of a biscuit. Grr, grr. Pit Fighter, that's old school, man. Pit Fighter, that's old school. Yeah, yeah. Super Nintendo. Hey, game lover, how you doing, buddy? Super Nintendo, when it came out, I think it was $199. I'm pretty sure it was $199, maybe $220 with tax or something like that. But I think it was $199. Then N64 was $299. I was buying my own systems back then, so I'm pretty sure. So I remember like saving up all summer to get the Super Nintendo. I was so pissed too because I saved all summer and then my house got robbed and they freaking stole the money I saved. I was so pissed. Oh, it sucked so bad. But what happened, which was awesome, was it sucked that the house got robbed, but we had homeowners insurance, and the homeowner because of the type of insurance we had, they covered everything. So basically, I got my Super Nintendo that way. But yeah, I'd saved all summer, and I came home from school, and school season had just started in September, and they'd robbed our house. It's funny. It turned out to be my Uncle Bob, and years later, when he was doing his 12 steps, one of the times he came and he apologized. He wrote a letter about it. He's like, "I'm sorry I robbed your house when you were a little kid." And I was like, "Yeah, Uncle Bob, I forgive you, dude. It's life and stuff." And then that same year, he got back into drugs, and his daughter, my cousin Amanda, was getting married, and they gave Bobby the ring. They said, "Bobby, you're going to give Amanda away," and he stole their wedding ring and went to Vegas. I don't talk to him anymore after that. His own daughter doesn't either. It's really sad. I don't feel bad about it though. The guy's just it's like could never learn. Could never get his shit together. My my grandma, she's 86 years old and he lives in her garage, dude. He's almost 60. So sad, but he just can't get off the meth. Big meth head. 600 for Scorpio? Yeah, I think Scorpio's going to be around the 499 through 600 range. I think we'll hear at the Xbox press reveal what that's going to cost. That's another reason why I'm cutting my E3 trip short this year. I'm taking that money that I would spend on the hotels and stuff up there, and I'm going to use that for Scorpio. It's sad too because every couple of years my grandma's like, "Oh, Bobby's doing so good." Then he goes back out and gets on the crack. Hell yeah, Rage Gnome. Streets of Rage. Crisco Sepsis. They released the specs. You can look them up. Yeah, Emperor Kudos, basically Breaking Bad. Yep. You can look up the specs. They announced the specs for Scorpio back in like March. I know that it's going to have 8 processors. It's going to render graphics in 4K instead of just like playing them back. It's actually going to make them. It looks pretty amazing. Son of a gun. Well, I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I gotta practice, do something to beat this guy. He's just too damn good. Just unstoppable, man. Well, friends, I'm gonna go ahead and call that a broadcast, and we'll definitely be back in the future with more stuff. Thank you for watching. I tell you, Tech Gilio, I mean, that was tough, dude. I feel like drained, bro. I feel like drained, like beat down, drained, and I still don't know how to beat the guy. That was probably the toughest fight I've ever been in as far as a fighting game goes. Just unbelievable, painful.